Hello and welcome back to another video on Attractions with Ash, where today I'm going to be talking all about my recent experience at the Alton Towers Exhibition, where I took the special VIP tour that you can book onto after the park closes, which I have to say was absolutely awesome. I can't wait to start talking about it, but first, we just hit 300 subscribers here on Attractions with Ash, which is absolutely incredible. And in that spirit, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good at the moment. So I thought, why not set an ambitious target of 500 subscribers before the end of the year? So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so. If you want to help me get there, that would be absolutely incredible. And who knows? Who knows? This channel has been doing really well recently over the past few weeks, month or so, since I started doing a few more videos. It's my free time started properly opening up after properly finishing university now, so hopefully it can continue going from strength to strength. But in this video I'm going to be talking all about my experience at the Alton Towers Exhibition, which, like I say, was really cool. Really cool. As someone who loves Alton Towers and also loves a bit of history as well, combining them two together, yeah, it's a perfect match, and I couldn't resist getting it for a bit of a birthday treat for myself. My birthday's been spread out over a few weeks this year. I've had several different adventures, of course. The last one not going too well, as you may have seen if you saw that video from Cardiff the other day. But this one, I'm happy to report, went considerably better, and it was absolutely awesome, the whole experience. We went around the normal experience that you can go around. Of course, you can go around the Alton Towers Exhibition experience for free without paying the extra £15, which it was, to go around and have a VIP guided tour. So we did that a few hours beforehand, and it was really nice seeing all of the artifacts on display, and also the old soundtracks playing in the background. There was a really nice atmosphere. There was a really nice vibe to it as well, and it was a nice experience as well, going in a different part of the towers that I'd never explored before, because of course, Alton Towers, although they have this rich history, and this is something, of course, they should really look into in the future, and this is in fact something that I also put on at the end of the tour. You could submit a feedback form, and one of the questions was what would you like to see more? And one thing that I definitely did put was to do more history tours around the towers, ruins and stuff, because I thought, that's something so obvious that they should be doing, and hopefully this is a good step towards that. But yeah, it was a good opportunity to explore a bit of the towers that I'd never been to before, because obviously the main bit of the towers that's usually only ever open is the part at the exit to Hex, of course, when you come through I believe it's the conservatory, isn't it? And you come through to probably down the walkway back to White Fountain Square and the courtyard and so on. So it was a really nice experience to actually look up at the chapel, which was absolutely beautiful. The whole lot of it, really. And yeah, I really do, like I say, I really do hope that they open up more of the towers and see what I believe has been a successful event. On to the actual VIP experience itself. So we were told to arrive I'd say about 20 minutes before the park closes. So the park closed at 7, so we got there for about 6:40. A few other people had already arrived by that point, and we were ushered in, and for the first that gave us a bit of time then to have another little bit of an explore around the exhibition. And I'd say that was one of the most positive things really about the whole exhibition experience. Was it was very free flowing, and they gave you a lot of time to take in all of the exhibits on display, which was really good, and it made you, especially because it's obviously a VIP experience, it did very much very much make you feel like you were very important, like as the acronym goes. But yeah, we had a bit of a mingle, and then of course the actual experience started. I'd say in terms of the actual experience itself, there wasn't really too much added on to what you could already get from the information that was displayed throughout the various cabinets. But I feel like with these VIP tours and guided history tours, you're there for the personal touch, aren't you? You're there for someone. It's better. It feels a bit more special, doesn't it, coming out from someone's mouth, all this information, rather than just like written down on on a placard next to the actual exhibit. And it wasn't just like a regurgitation of all the information that was already on display. There were a few more like extra elements added on, so it wasn't literally a carbon copy of just with a person there. But it was a really nice chilled out vibe. My favourite part of the actual experience itself was with the interactiveness with it, because there weren't really, it wasn't like like a robot talking to you, just like copying and pasting all the facts down out of their mouth. It was actually like kind of like a more of like a sometimes like a question and answer. And of course you do actually get a question and answer part at the very end of the tour. You can ask like your own questions and stuff, but in terms of the actual what I found quite fun was some of the actual exhibits on display. They gave you opportunity to, because I'm assuming that they're aware that there were quite a lot of enthusiasts that were booked onto this tour. So one of the good things about it was you were able to almost go through a little bit of a quiz, and they asked you a bit of questions. Does anyone know where this was from, where this was from? And I actually answered one of the questions, because I like to think of myself as a bit of a nerd, a bit of an enthusiast myself. So it's cool to actually answer one of those questions. And I was a bit sheepish at first, to be honest. I was like, I was gonna, okay, yeah, I'll put my hand up. But in the end, yeah, it was quite cool. It was quite cool. So I did quite like that element of it, that you could actually like test your knowledge on it almost, and answer those questions. But yeah, the host was really knowledgeable, of course, and really cheerful as well. Had it added in his own little remarks and stuff, and yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. Again, it made it feel really personal and really just chilled out and relaxed, which I guess is what you really want from this, from like a VIP tour, really. The second part of it, they showed you some more exhibits they had stored behind the counter that weren't actually on display during the regular exhibition. So this was exclusive for the VIP, and it was really cool to actually like touch like the Nemesis. What was it now? I think the Nemesis like dispatch box, whatever it was, the control box. That was really cool to touch, and I actually did end up wearing one of the costumes. I believe it was from Darkest Depths. I wore. They brought out a lot of costumes from like the costume department. They made a joke like several times throughout it that they're quite avid archivists themselves in terms of their costumes. But yeah, it was really cool to actually wear one of the costumes that the actors wore from the Scare Maze Darkest Depths. So that was really cool, and that made it feel extra special for me as well. But overall, the experience was really, really positive, and hopefully they do more like this, put on more special events, because there is certainly absolutely a market for it. Like, you know, us enthusiasts, we all, you know, eat it up all day long. Anything like this where we can, you know, explore the towers, explore the history of, you know, Alton Towers. You know, that will always be popular. So hopefully they can see the success of this event and do something similar like this, you know, next year and in the years to come as well. If you've been to the Alton Towers exhibition, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. If you haven't already been to it, it's the 25th of August as I'm currently recording this. I believe it's on for a few more days until the 28th. I just had to double check before recording, as the dates had completely slipped out of my mind, so I had to quickly get up the old Google and make sure I got the dates right. But yeah, the 28th, I believe, is the final day you can see the Alton Towers exhibition. So if you haven't already, get to Alton Towers and experience it before it ends, because I definitely do recommend it. It's an awesome event they're putting on, and of course the more people that do it, the more that they'll see the event's success, and the more likely that it is that they'll put on more cool events like this in the future. But that's about it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you in a few days with another couple of videos coming to Attractions with Ash. I'm back out on another mini adventure over the weekend. We're going on a little retreat down to Cornwall, so I'll be doing hopefully a couple of videos from there down in Bodmin. So I hope you can join me for those videos, and we'll see what we get up to. But that's about it for this video. I'll see you in the next one here on Attractions with Ash.